So some of the major points with technology and communication is the fact that more so because of social media and because of the advancements with technology, we've lost our sense of oral communication, that of which is when we use a language to convey ideas, thoughts, and feelings. And it's extremely noticeable now, especially when students have to speak or present or they have to write, that we've lost a sense of reality when it comes to speaking. And I think that's more so the main idea when it comes to this particular article. So as you can see, we have informal language or informal communication, when you text somebody, when you call somebody, or when you say contact somebody via social media, and then more formal language when, say, we're in a professional or academic setting. However, we can use technology as a means to develop oral communication skills, as a means to better ourselves for presentations and for speaking and whatnot. So they use podcasts, for example. Not only does this demonstrate and provide an example of how we should communicate with other people, as usually podcasts are, people who are really well spoken, as they perform podcasts on a regular basis, they have to be clear spoken, they have to have ideas, they have to make their ideas flow and whatnot. So podcasts are an extremely essential, important part of developing oral language through technology. There's also web conferencing. This is extremely convenient, say if you can't meet somebody or you want to conference with somebody who's, say, in another state or another country. This would be extremely convenient. Or even if you can't make a certain meeting in another city, web conferencing allows you to visualize other people via your webcam, and this allows you to, again, communicate with others orally without having to physically be there. And the last one, voice narrated videos and slide presentations, is perhaps one of the ones I use the most often in my classroom, as whenever we're covering a certain concept or idea or vocabulary words, I always like to use slide presentations because it allows me the opportunity to include things like pop culture references or videos or voiceovers as a means to further help explain whatever we're covering for the day. And again, this is something I use in my particular classroom, and it's been extremely helpful, and that of which I hope other teachers eventually include in their classroom as a means to, better teaching methods and better instructional strategies.